Hello and welcome to MHA Digital Communities. My name's Katie and today we're going to be making some Christmas themed art. So let's get started. Today's piece is going to be a festive Christmas stocking, very simple to make, and I'll just go through the materials that you'll need. So you'll just need some red A4 card, thin card, some white cartridge paper, and some thin black computer paper or printer paper. Then you'll also need a pencil, rubber and sharpener, a black fine line pen, a Pritt stick, a ruler, a pair of scissors, and I've got some silvery glitter. Okay, so we're going to start off by making some of the decorative elements that go on the Christmas stocking. For this, you'll need the thin white paper, and we're going to start off by just drawing 8 small circles, so they're about the size of a 10p piece. So I'm just going to draw those on my sheet of paper. If you find it difficult to draw circles freehand, which everybody does, what you could do is draw around something like the Pritt stick. So I'll just do one more. So that's the first stage. Then for the second stage, I'm just going to draw these small elements here, which are a candy cane, a lollipop, and a teddy bear, but it's only actually half of them. So just to help me visualize that when I'm drawing, I'm just going to draw a little line here. And then I'm going to start off by drawing my half a candy cane. So I'm just going to put a line going upwards, but slightly slanted. I'm going to curve it round like that. And that's the candy cane. Then for the lollipop, I'm just going to start off with what would be the bottom of a wrapping, of like a cellophane wrapping. Then I've got a circle. I'm going to draw around my pot of glitter. If you don't have something about this size, which is probably about 4 or 5 centimeters, just find the bottom of a small jar or something like that. Or if you have a compass, that works well too. And then I've got this little half teddy bear. I'm just going to draw that. Just 2 little lines, 2 little arms. And then the face, if you draw something like a love heart shape, it's really just like this. That will help you because if we just go across from there, we've got the ears. We'll be going over those in pen in a minute, but that gives you the shape. We'll just rub out that centre bit. And there we have those, and they're going to be going in the top of the Christmas stocking. Okay, and then the only other part is this little area of white stocking trimming, which we'll do actually once we've cut out the stocking. So that's the first part of the drawing that we're going to do. Now let's take our red piece of paper to actually draw the stocking out. So my stocking here measures 12 centimeters across. So I'm going to draw a line 12 centimeters across at a slight angle like that. And then my stocking is all the way down to the bottom. It's about 20 centimeters. Sorry, slightly more than 20. Let's just check that again. No, sorry, it's about 23 from the top right to where the bottom would be. I'm going to draw a line yet, but I'm just going to put a little mark here so I know 23 centimeters from from that corner there. So if I just measure across, and again, I'm giving you these measurements not to restrict your creativity, but just to give you some pointers about the sizes if you struggle with the shape. You might just draw the shape completely adequately or fine without any of that. Right, so then I'm going to just make this little band at the top. It's about 4 centimetres. I'm just going to draw slightly, because we've got it at a slight angle, so I've got my line across there. I'll just draw down there, and then in by about 1 or 2 centimetres there is where I'll start to go down and create the sock shape. So I'm going to just go down there, and then if I draw a line from the edge of the sock here, it sticks out all the way to here, so we just know that it sticks out about 4 centimetres from where that edge is, so it brings you somewhere to here. So we'll just go along and then start curving around here, all the way around, all the way through, and then we'll go all the way down here and join that up to there. Okay, and that gives you the Christmas stocking shape, which you can refine and change a little bit when you cut it out. Just going to go straight ahead now and cut that out. I'll take off these big pieces here at the top and just refine that in a moment. Okay, so we have the Christmas stocking there. I'm just going to refine that edge a little bit. Like that. And if we compare that to this one, it's pretty similar. Probably just slightly narrower there, but that's okay. I can rub out those bits of pencil. And then just get rid of the bits. Okay, so now that that's ready, I'm going to stick that down. So get the Pritt stick all along the edge. And into the middle, just go across. And then we'll stick that down right at the bottom. Right, then next we'll go back to these shapes that we've already started with pencil. We'll use the fine line pen, and we're just going to go around the outlines. Just going to put some stripes across using 2 parallel lines with a little gap in between. Like that. And then in here I'm just going to start off in the middle, and I'm just going to do a spiral, slightly broken line, just going all the way around. Let's add a bit more detail into these ears. There we go. And then for these little decorative elements, I'm just going to draw a series of different little patterns. So for the first one, I've got like this star with little circles at the end. Then we've got another one here with a little diamond, and then we've got little stems coming off it like snowflakes, and then they just branch off at the end. Then for the next one we've got a circle, inside another 2 circles, and then we're just going to add some little pointy stars at the edges. And then we've got this one with just some swirly lines. These are almost like little mini snowflake and star inspired shapes, little motifs, we just put them in. This one's just a combination of the triangle points and the little sticks and circles. And we'll have another star. So start off with a cross, then 2 lines crossing in between, and then join the points up. And then do the same in between, and then we'll have one more where we'll just do a repeat of one we've had before, just the cross. We'll put some circles in between. And those are the decorative elements. So we'll cut those out. We'll save that bit there because we'll use that to make the trim at the top of the stocking. So if you just cut out the big main shapes, then you can go in and put in the smaller sections. Don't worry too much about the perfect cutting out because it's white on a white background, so it won't matter too much. Just go around. So there we have the 3 little decorative elements which we can tuck in. That one's actually tucked itself in, but that's fine. We can just put that one at the edge and that one there. So we'll just get some glue and stick those down. So it's really nice to think about things like what you'd put inside a Christmas stocking. I always grew up hearing about sugar mice, but you don't see those very often now, but I like the idea of a sugar mouse. We've got a sugar bear there instead. Okay, then we've got our small little decorations for the stocking. So again, we'll just cut out the big area. And we'll go around each one. Again, I like to move the piece of paper to help me get around the edge. So that's one. That's 2. Try and keep my offcuts at the side, then I can just see what I'm doing a little bit better. That's 3. Four. 5. 6 and 2 more. Okay, so we've got all of those ready. So ready to stick those down. Just spread them out throughout. There we go, like that. Then we've left this bit here, so we're going to just add a little bit of a trim there. I'm just going to get my piece of paper and just kind of put it over the top to see what size. I'm just going to, I can see through the piece of paper the kind of size little trim I need, so I'm just going to cut that out. And so what I've done here on mine is I've just cut a little curly edge. So I'm just going to do that. You could draw it first, but I'm just going to do it straight onto the paper. Just to suggest a little bit of like softness of it being like wool or fabric. Okay, then I'm going to just put the glue on that. Oops. Put that along the top. And then I'm just going to stick down my decorations. Obviously this works nicely because it's just a very simple colour scheme with the red, the black and the white. And then we're going to add some little glitter touches in a moment. I'll just trim that one up because it's a little bit, there we go. Christmas, you don't need much of an excuse to add more glitter, and that's what we'll be doing in a moment. We'll just stick that one down. Okay, but before we do that, I'm just going to add just some pattern onto this trim where I've just added wavy lines. Just a little bit of pattern towards the edge there. Oh, and some little circles as well. Okay, and now we're ready to go into the background and add some sparkle. So what I've done here is I have gone in with the glue and just put some blobs of glue, sort of circly, probably the size of a 5p, maybe a 10p, something like that, and just put those along the background. And then I get my glitter. Obviously you need to add a bit more glitter than what you actually need because not all of it will stick. If I take a piece of plain paper, just go over the top and just try and press it down. And then I just put the plain piece of paper down on the table, then I can just shake off or tap off the excess, and then I'm getting these areas. Obviously I can go back into that and add a few more if I'd like. Just try and shake that off, put that to one side, and then what I did is I actually went back to each area where the glitter is and added in just some simple little sort of starburst, and I experimented with different shapes. So I tried kind of straight ones, pointed ones, and just linear ones, so you can pick out the ones that you like. So just the suggestion of kind of what you'd have at the edges of star shapes. And if there are a few with glitter missing, you might go back and just add a little bit more glue and glitter, perhaps once the first lot's dried, if you want to add any more. And just for a final touch, you can go around the edge of the stocking and add a bit more glitter, just for good measure, around the edge here. We'll go back again with our sheet of paper. Just put some extra while I'm there. Smooth that over and then remove the excess. And there we have the finished Christmas stocking. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.